Thessaloniki. Welcome to Greece. 5 lights. Go, 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 and a good start from the Ferrari of AMW. He's side by side. It's a turn 1 with Evan, and now the Alpha Tauri, of Yano, I believe that is. He goes off track actually. So now this time it's Cyber into third. Pokey has come out, so has Barley and the rest of the guys. But it's Luke, it seems like. No, not Luke. On the screen it says Evan leading. It's AMW now that's leading on my screen. From Cyber, Evan, Chris, Kazoo, and Pikachu. But there's a whole battle here. Here comes Chris. Can he get the move done on AMW? They're oh so close. The slipstream is vital here. And now, as AMW goes into these fast sweeping corners, Cyber is also ahead. But Chris, Cyber and AMW fighting for the lead. There are guys behind them as well though that could join this fight later on. But now Cyber has the lead of the Grand Prix. It's a very good first lap for him. Lap 1 of 27. Cyber leads in Thessaloniki. From Chris, Kazoo gets past AMW. And what has happened to Evan? He's had a miserable start today. And he is not doing very well. Cyber, of course, has the fastest lap. And AMW is on mediums. Kazoo is on hards. Chris is on softs, I believe. No, hards as well. And Cyber's on hards. So, realistically, AMW should be faster. The tyre wear is very high on this track. And that could take a toll on AMW, actually. But for the first couple laps, he should be faster. Because in front of him is Chris on hards. Behind him is Evan on hards. Then Kazoo on hards. Pikachu on hards. Razor on mediums. But he's leading the championship. So let's see what Razor can do, considering he's the championship leader. Cyber's got a 6/10 gap between him and Chris as lap 2 ends. Lap 3 now starts, and is the DRS now available? I think so. AMW, who's a second behind, and the battle going on between him and Chris for second. But it looks like Chris isn't the one winning here. Barley is doing a good job, considering he started in the pits. AMW is through on Chris. And he's opened his DRS. Down the inside goes AMW for the lead of the race. Is it on my screen? I think it's on Nee's as well. Cyber still has the lead of the race, but that DRS is vital on the long straights, because look how much time that Ferrari has gained on Cyber. An incredible overtaking opportunity. It's missed from AMW, but it shows how strong he is and how strong that Ferrari is. What a chance for that Ferrari on the mediums. Now, very interesting, because these tyres, the medium tyres, are faster than the hards, but they're going to wear out way quicker than the hards. So it's going to be a battle of strategy. Who's going to win the battle, and who's going to win the strategy battle to ultimately win the war in Greece? We will find out. And as Nee rightfully says, Evan is struggling. He's behind Razor Hyper now. And Kazoo. So Evan, yes, you are right, as Kazoo goes wide. And he loses a bit of time. Evan is side by side with Razor Hyper. But it looks like Razor will get the position. Looking good for Razor. Back to AMW. And he is doing a very good job behind Cyber. On board with Razor Hyper now. He's behind Pikachu, who's doing a mighty job behind as he gets past Chris. I don't know what's happened, but Chris has gone over the curb and made a mistake. And now he's side by side with AMW. Pikachu, is he through? No, not yet, but he is past Chris and Pikachu in the AlphaTauri is up. And what's happened to AMW? Has AMW is disconnected. AMW, the man fighting for the lead of the race, has disconnected. He is out of the race on lap 5. Incredible scenes as Pikachu goes up to P2. And AMW, he was looking so fine. He was looking at a win. But now he's looking at the screen saying disconnected from this experience. And he is angry. He's upset. He knows he's lost, and what a bitter defeat. Only 5 laps in. Cyber now. I am on board with Pikachu right now. The 2 Red Bulls, Chris and Razor behind him. Chris fighting a spin. Pikachu. No, is that Pikachu? I don't know. I saw a spin on my screen. I don't know what's happening here, to be honest. But I saw... Is that Yano? Oh no, it's Yano! Now I see who it is. It is an AlphaTauri. It's Yano, who is out of the Greek Grand Prix. And I think, yeah, Yano resets probably. Now let's get back to the action, because Chris and Pikachu are having a mighty fight. No safety car, because he did reset, so no contact can be made between any driver or Chris, or sorry, Yano. AMW is out of the race, remember. And Pikachu is having a mighty battle against Chris here for second. Cyber, though, he's kind of escaping. Barley, by the way, many people in the chat are pointing out, but Barley is having a masterclass here. In 6th right now, he's got the DRS. No, not even. He doesn't even have DRS, but Evan is struggling. And Barley goes through for 5th. Wow, and now we're looking at Razor Hyper, who's ahead of Chris. Insane what's happening here. Because we see Chris on board with him. He's having a mighty fine battle with Razor here. It is for 3rd. I'm on board with Chris right now. Razor's in 3rd. Pikachu is catching Cyber. Cyber is not looking very good right now. He's looking like he's averaging about the same kind of lap times, which is a bit too slow. Because lap 7, and there's only a 7/10 gap between him and Pika. So Razor is right now, they're still fighting. So look at that, and Chris goes through for 3rd. And there's someone slowing as well. Was that Pikachu's taking the lead of the race? I hadn't seen that. Pikachu has the lead of the race. Pika in 1st. What's happening to Cyber? He's getting attacked by the 2 Red Bulls now. And is it the 2 Red Bulls? Yes, it is. He's in a Red Bull sandwich here. And Pikachu has the lead of the race. Cyber's struggling. On board with Razor Hyper now. And he is gonna go through on Cyber. He's cut the corner. Razor Hyper's cut the corner. Is that going to be a penalty? He's going off again. Cyber's back ahead. Razor Hyper, surely, and Barley overtakes them all. Barley's now entered the fight. And yes, Razor gets a penalty. Razor Hyper, the man who I've just witnessed cut multiple corners and extend the track, has now got a time penalty. So Razor Hyper, if you're listening, Chris has gotten past Cyber now, and he's fighting with Barley. Barley is ahead of Chris. So Razor, if you're listening, just like in France, don't cut those massive corners, because now you're letting the championship slip. You're making it slip harder than Steven Gerrard right now. But now I'm looking on board with Barley. He's in third. Cyper somehow, some way, has the lead, and to make it even better for him, he's lapping Poke, I think it is. So Barley's got the lead. I wasn't looking for a moment. Cyber goes off track. Barley has the lead of the race. What a move. And now Chris is having a wonderful, spectacular battle in these twisty corners with Cyber. Barley in the Ferrari, who started from the pit, is now winning the race. We're only 9 laps in. We're about to start lap 10. All the drama that's happened today, all the controversy, and the man who we never expected to even be in the top 10 is in first. And I would not be surprised if Cyber, or even if AMW, who should have been winning right now, are absolutely furious. We are on board with Chris, who is going down the inside of Barley. Chris has got the lead of the race, but for how long? AMW has rejoined. AMW has rejoined in the pits, but he's definitely, like I just said, furious. And I won't be surprised if he wants to have a fight or something, because technically he didn't crash, he disconnected, so he is allowed to rejoin. But considering what happened, I won't be surprised if he's mad, if he's furious. And now, let's get back to the fight, because there's a three-way fight for the lead. Barley leads from Cyber, from Chris, into the final chicane. Chris is through. But for how long? I woke up at 9 o'clock in the morning on a weekend to watch what is so far completely worth it. Because what a race we've seen. Look at that as we're on the front wing camera of Chris. And Pikachu, let's go back to him because he's not doing very well anymore. He is down in fourth. Chris with the DRS. Barley isn't escaping, but there's about a 4/10 gap between everyone, and it is looking amazing. What a day! And the Greek fans, the Greekans, I don't know how you call it, Roe Arthur will definitely be enjoying this. The Greek fans in the stands, and as AMW kept pointing out in the warm-up before this race, the Hungarian chicks in the crowd, they're all excited because Cyber's gone off! And Cyber's off and he's lost a position now! And what could Pikachu do? Cyber has made a massive mistake here, and now he's getting pressured by Pikachu from behind. And Pikachu's actually gone through. What a move from Pikachu back up to the podium spot. And Cyber, nothing he can do, because that mistake was a terrible mistake. Barley's got a 1.5 second gap, which is just amazing to see. Incredible stuff here. Now, remember, if you are watching live, or well, we're not live right now, but if you're listening and you're not actually racing, and you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, IFRBC, go subscribe, because it is, well, I don't want to be a bit, I don't want to be overhyping this place, but it is probably most definitely the largest independent Ion Formula Racing Championship, so you might as well do it live. And something's happened to Evan. Evan's disconnected! No, and the second disconnect of the session, and it is from the man who started on pole this race. Evan has disconnected. So now it's Yano and Evan who are out. AMW, of course, rejoined, but he's in last. He's a lap down, I believe. Well, not a lap down, but now there are 2 people out of this race. Now there's a 2.5 second gap between Barley and Chris. And Pika, well, he's right behind Chris. On board with Pikachu as Chris, 2 wheels up in the air over the curb, almost went up and over side to side. Pikachu's ahead. Pikachu spun! Pikachu! Oh, and he is furious now at the sight of him fumbling that P2. When is there going to be a crash? Because that chicane is deadly. And yes, I think Barley just 2-wheeled that final chicane. And that chicane is deadly. When are we going to see a crash and a safety car? Because I would love to see a safety car, to be honest. Barley's slowing? Oh, I thought he was slowing. The engine sounded off for a moment. Like it wasn't shifting up, which could be just his mistake. On board with Cyber, who's having a battle with Chris. Way too many battles going on here. And Cyber's fumbled. Cyber is off Chris's through. And yet again, Cyber makes a mistake and lets Chris have that overtaken. Here's Pikachu now. Here is that Kazoo in the faster who's behind them? There is a Ferrari, I think. Was there a Ferrari? No clue. There's someone behind them. It could be Luke. AMW? Could be. Yes, it is AMW. And again, Cyber. Cyber has almost spun. And Basketich has pitted. He's the first to come in. Basketich is in the pits. And he started on mediums. Oh no, he started on hards. He's on mediums now. And Cyber spun. I think, yes, Cyber has spun. I don't know much about what's going on here. I'm just going through the timing boards, trying to find someone. Because truth be told, not much is happening. We look at Cyber here, who's getting pressure from Kazoo. As lap 16 of 27 has started. And Barley is somehow, some way on the mediums, as he almost spins, winning it. And he's been trying so hard. As I'm writing this, he is 4th in the championship right now. As I'm watching this, Barley's 4th in the championship. Something's happened to Razor. Basketich, what's happened to Basketich now? Something's happened. He's coming into the pits now. Basketich, he's lost his front wing. Oh no! And well, this is painful. This is absolutely painful. Basketich is also going to take a penalty for reversing. Out of the pits he goes. And knee. Honestly, just next time someone spins, just put out the safety car. I want to see a safety car. I want to see people close. Honestly, race highlights would be it would be incredible if there was a safety car. Just make someone spin, put out the safety car. I don't care if Barley's cooking, just put out the safety car, it'll be fun. Pika's on mediums. And I've accidentally clicked on join. I don't know why. So Barley's tyres are dead. That's a fact. He's on mediums and Chris is catching him. And now people are asking for Basketic to crash. Probably for the safety car that I'm begging for. And AMW, I think he agrees. Now AMW, he did make an... Yeah, AMW also needs a safety car. So does Evan, who is he's not even in the race. Why are people talking about Evan needing one? He's not even in the race. He's watching. Cyber's up to second. What's happened to Barley? He's in the pits. Barley's into the pits. He's onto mediums. Now, Nee, please tell me, is that allowed? He started on mediums. Doesn't he have to be on a different compound? He's allowed, okay. He's allowed, okay. That's good. Good for him. Let's look at Razor, because he's also coming out onto mediums. Razor has pitted. Basketic, just spin out, man. Crash, give us the safety car. Imagine it happens and then Nee doesn't do the safety car. Yeah, you say imagine safety car right now, Evan. I want a safety car right now. Please, Basketic. You are dead last, basically. Chris is the lead. Chris is not pitting yet. Lap 19 of 27. 8 laps to go in this race. It's been a great race. Wonderful race. We need a safety car, Nee. Make it more wonderful. Pikachu is pushing. Pikachu's getting past Kazoo. Great move. Let's look at the faster. I'm on board with the faster of Kazoo. Poke pits. And he almost crashes into the safety car. Nee. Put out the safety car, man. We're asking, we're begging. Yes, please crash, mate. Vader. Are you Dutch? Cause I don't know. Vader, yes or no, are you Dutch? Because Basketic crashed! Final chicane! Come on, safety Connie! Come on, safety Connie, we've been begging! Drew you, me, man. Basketic! He's spun out! Come on, at least a VSC! Barley's up to third. Damn! Okay. Screw this. Honestly. Anyways. 100 Robux, Basketic, for you to crash. $100 for you to crash. Take it or leave it. Take it, please take it, take it. Basketic, I will tell you what, you are... Where are you in this? I didn't even write you down. Oh, yeah, I did. You're doing rubbish in the championship, mate. Honestly, just safety car, please. So Pikachu and Kazoo are having this fine little battle here. Where Kazoo is winning. Chris Pitts, our race leader, has come into the pits, and Cyber as well, the top two into the pits. Where does Barley come out? Barley has the lead. And safety car, safety car, safety car. What's gone on here? Has Basketich crashed? He has. Yes, Basketich has crashed. What a massive, massive crash. Basketich is out of the Greek Grand Prix. And the safety car is out. With 5 laps to go. Drama. And Barley, who just took the race lead back from Chris, will now have some fighting to do. Perfect timing for Barley as he just came out. But let's look at, well, I couldn't see Basketich's crash, but that was a big, big crash. Where's the safety car? The safety car isn't coming out. Kind of funny, to be honest. Barley pits. Barley's in the pit. The safety car, I think the car itself is not here. There's a guy standing at the end of the pit. Safety car is at turn 3. Chris is the lead back, and I knew it. Actually, Chris is in the pits. They're all pitting. Where's Barley? Barley's on softs. Kazoo's coming out. Pikachu's behind. So, AMW can unlap. That's true. AMW can. What a drama-filled race. As for the first time this race, we get to look at Pierre Varner, who, because quite frankly, he's had a very boring race, but now he's leading the race behind the safety car on fresh softs. Well, I think that's fresh softs. Pierre Varner is in his Aston Martin, is leading. Nee, you want to discuss AMW situation? I can talk. Why don't me and Nee discuss AMW situation afterwards? With potentially AMW, if he is going to discuss with us. Why don't we do that? Because Pierre Varner cuts the chicane. Barley's in the pits again. What's happening? Is he going to another set of softs? He is. Someone else is also in the pits. Barley, what is he doing? And Barley has just thrown away his win. Barley, such an awful way to lose. Your own mistake. Safety car is in this lap. Safety car's in this lap. AMW has to catch up still. Nee. Make the safety car slow down for AMW, please. Please. Not if the Nee, he won't catch the safety car if the safety car is in the pit. So Pierre Varner has slowed the order down. We are going racing. Pierre Varner slowing the grid down. Couple more corners to go, a straight to go. As the safety car comes in this lap, Pierre controls the pace from sector 3. And with one more straight to go after this corner. One more straight to go, one more chicane to go. And we are going racing in Thessaloniki in Greece. What an incredible race we have seen in Greece. And as Pierre Varner leads the group, go in Greece at a Piavana leads the way from Pikachu, who's getting pressured from Chris, and Chris actually takes second, for now at least. 4 more laps to go. 4 more laps of battling, 4 more laps of action. You see Razor Hyper battling with Cyber. Pikachu's ahead of Chris on the leader. On the thingy is Kazoo. What's happened to Kazoo now? Has he spun? And Pierre, as he is leading the race, he's got Pikachu and Chris behind him, but they're having their own little battle here. So Pierre can just go up to the front. Piavana is leading. Piavana has had a quiet race. He's had a race that he's not been doing very well in. He's been in the midfield all day long. But now the man who is in 5th in the championship can win the race in Greece. What a race. A perfect strategy. He boxed when the safety car came in. Perfect strategy. And as Pikachu slides through one of those uphill corners, Piavana is still leading. It's a bit of a train right now as Chris is just following Chris's DRS. Chris does have DRS. Chris can go through. Chris does go through. I'm losing my voice here. I actually am. Pikachu is back through on Chris. And he looks like he's actually going for gold. Is he going for Piavana? In the Aston Martin. AlphaTauri versus Aston Martin. Can he do it? Pikachu, the reigning winner. He won in Hungary. Can he win in Greece? Remember, for the drivers, no cutting at the final corner. Here's Chris. DRS wide open. Can't do anything about it. Chris. Oh, Piavana! What a massive crash. Up and over. With a couple more laps to go. Piavana has absolutely gone up and over, side to side. He has fumbled. He has crumbled in the Aston Martin on the final lap of the race. White flag. Pikachu leads the race once again. The reigning winner. He won in Hungary. Will he win in Greece? So much trying. So much effort. He's had 2 pit stops this race. All the drama, all the controversy. And the race comes down to this. Can Chris, the man in second, take the championship lead potentially? Or will it be Pikachu? This whole race has been drama and action. So much drama, so much controversy. Pikachu, what a race he's had in that AlphaTauri. And he comes on the final straight for the final time. Pikachu, Chris has a DRS, but it won't be enough. So much trying, so much frustration. And as he crosses the line, Pikachu will start that final lap. Chris is right there though. And this is going to be a final lap battle. Pika makes a mistake. They're side by side. Pikachu still has the lead here, but it's oh so close. Raze and Cyper are hanging in there too. They could potentially win. Raze in third. Here comes Chris. What a race we have seen today in Greece on this final lap. White flag and Chris so much pushing, pressuring Pikachu to make a mistake. Remember, no cutting that final chicane. And as Pikachu goes on the straight for the final time, Chris is being pressured by Razor. Pikachu on the straight for the final time. So much fighting, so much trying, frustration. But as Pikachu crosses the line, he wins in Hungary, he wins in Greece. Pikachu wins the Greek Grand Prix in Thessaloniki. 2 in a row from the best. From the man who's having a championship resurgence as he donuts on the Greek and gravel. Wow. And after that, Pikachu wins from Chris and Razor, the two Red Bull drivers locking out the the top three, sorry. Then Barley, Cyber, AMW just had a great resurgence. Pierre Varner, terrible mistake on that second to last lap.